Hey guys, it's Nick here to talk about flip phone detoxing, how it changed my life, and how and why you might want to do one yourself. So humans did not evolve to be on screens. Technology, cell phones, TVs, and computers have only been around for a very small part of human existence, and they're seriously affecting our health, our structure, and our mental state. So here's my cheap, easy flip phone detox you can do for less than $35 to get off your phone, learn to appreciate the world around you, and hopefully change your outlook on the technology you use every day. So a few months ago, I got tired of my phone taking over my life. So I bought this, the Alcatel Smartflip flip phone, $30 from Target. You can buy this same phone for AT&T, for Verizon. So I bought the phone, put my SIM card in, took it from my iPhone, put it in here, and I vowed to use this as my main phone and only use my iPhone in Wi-Fi, because I don't have data, for business, work, and marketing purposes. And I've done this for the last 2 months, and it totally changed my life, so I wanted to share it with you guys. So first off, why did I do it? I was trying to get out of the mode of, if I'm not telling people, if I'm not posting, if I'm not taking a photo of whatever I'm doing, it never happened. It's easy to get in that trap of taking a picture of every plate of food you eat and wanting to post it or send it to your friends or something like that. I also hated having the option of all these different platforms and distractions right on my hip all the time. I really wanted to use my phone as a tool rather than something that was just wasting time or something I was always looking at. And I was also getting sick of always being in the mode of having to be productive or having to be doing something. For example, listening to music while driving or listening to a podcast while I'm on a walk. So like I said, it's been almost over 2 months, and here's what I've noticed so far. So first off, I'm texting way less. So without iMessage, I'm having way less stupid conversations, sending GIFs and photos, and having more meaningful, useful texts and calls with people. So, when that text bubble is green, people are going to be less apt to text you all the time. Plus, it's using texting as the tool that it is rather than just killing time, keeping up with people all the time. I've also found myself connecting with people like I haven't in ages. I've had more phone calls, catching up with friends, much more meaningful conversations. I've also learned to love the feeling of absolute presence. Like, when I don't have a phone to look at, I look around, I appreciate things, I take note of little things around me, I'm observing the people around me, the smells. You really don't realize how distracted you were until you're without your smartphone. I find myself doing new things and being more creative. I'm reading books that I haven't gotten to in years. I'm finding all these new projects. I'm drawing more. I'm writing more. I'm playing music. Also, it's been great training myself to not have that constant gratification of buying, clicking, posting, scrolling. So I've gotten to the point where I'm more content not knowing the answer to something or really wanting to search for the answer on Google or wanting to post something. I'm training myself out of that constant gratification, and it's been really hard, but it makes for a much less anxious view on the world. Like, it's okay to not do something right away and not have that answer within 5 seconds of thinking about it. I've even found myself writing down less to-do items and realizing that if they're important enough, they'll come back into my brain, whereas before I was like, I have to write everything down or else I'll never remember. And I hate to sound cheesy, but I've been much, much more appreciative of those around me, the environment, nature, everything. Like, colors seem brighter, I hear the birds chirping, the air feels crisper. Really, you notice more things. I've also found myself to be in a much better headspace, whether it's less constant information coming in, less radiation or electromagnetic frequency coming from the phone itself. I feel like my head is so much clearer, way less brain fog, way less, monkey mind, things flying around in my brain all the time. I've also slowly gotten out of the habit of checking email, Instagram constantly throughout the day. It just kind of became a habit, and now that I'm checking it much, much less, maybe once or twice a day, it's much more exciting and rewarding when you do have a notification or when you can answer a few emails at once rather than seeing it every hour of every day. One of the biggest benefits is that I found myself focusing on one thing at a time rather than multitasking with anything and everything that I can. I've been way more productive in the things that I do because my head isn't clouded with a bunch of other things. I'm finally able to put my full energy towards things, and it feels fantastic. And the flip phone is great for this because you don't have all the other distractions, and you can use the calling and texting when you need without everything else. So after all that, hopefully you're convinced to give yourself a break from your smartphone and learn to appreciate your technological devices for what they are, amazing tools that we really, really take for granted. And maybe for you, this is a week-long thing. Maybe it's your long-term setup like me. Whatever it is, give this a go. I'm here for questions, and good luck.